Dakota. Hey.
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's good? What's good? How's everybody doing tonight? Okay, not good. All right. I get it. It's cool. It's hard out now. Gas is up. Work is hard. I think I'm done working, y'all. I think I'm gonna retire. Like, I'm not old enough, but I'm just gonna stop going. And my job's not bad. My day job, I actually kind of like it. I work in the front desk of an office, and it's cool. I get to see like people come in, greet them. The cool thing about it is I've been there for a while now, so I get to see people get hired and fired. And I don't know if you guys have ever like seen someone's like life fall apart, but when it's not yours, it's not bad. It's decent entertainment. My favorite thing. A couple weeks ago, I saw somebody get fired, and they had to drag her out. And when it's happening, you gotta take a second. You're like, yo, this is for real, like. And like I've met her a bunch of times, I was like, hey, how you doing? And then when they were dragging her out, just like all that like work shit just like fell off. Like she was like, do you know who I am? You can't do this to me. You're a bunch of fucking nobodies. And it was crazy. But I know that like it's like an epidemic. Like people, I mean, not to get all Kim Kardashian on people, but people don't want to fucking work. I know this is true because my dad hates his job, and my father he's blind, he's 100% blind, and he works at the post office, and there was like a court case, long story short, he sued them and he won, so they had to give him a job. So the job they gave him, they told him to answer a phone that doesn't ring. That's his job. He sits in front of a phone, and if like I have his office number. If you call that phone, he answers it surprise. Every single time you call that number, you can hear him wake up. He says postal service. And he hates his job. He can't stand it. And like he tells people, about his job, and people are always like, oh, that sounds like a dream job. I wish I had that. And he just hates it because he's got to get up at like 6 a.m. and go to the post office and just sit in a room. And I think it's extra bad because he's got a guide dog, and he has to work at the post office too. Like he's got a little ID badge, and he has to be up at 6 a.m. I tried to play fetch with him the other day. He was like, man, I ain't got enough PTO for all that. I knew it was bad because like I heard him snoring the other day, the dog. Like, but it was that kind of snoring, like how like your dad snores? It was like that. Like he was like, oh, God damn it. Like he snores like he pays taxes. Like it's just not cool. But yeah, I said I was talking about my dad's blind. My dad's a blind musician. When he's not working at the post office. So what happened was, my mom is a huge Stevie Wonder fan. And she met my dad and she was just like, yeah, all right. That's close enough. Like they go to Stevie Wonder concerts, and my mom, it's disgusting, it's despicable. My mom turns up at Stevie Wonder concerts like it's like she's like a city girl. Like she's like it's like Megan Thee Stallion's on stage. My mom is out there throwing it in a circle, the superstition. Another fun thing about my dad, a neat fact, he's a recovering drug addict. He's been clean, 40 years now. Yeah. No joke, I'm actually very proud of him for that. I think that's awesome, that he was a blind drug addict. I think that's dope as hell. Like, do you know how much you have to love dope to find it with your eyes closed? This man knows what crack smells like. Like that's like experiencing it on a whole other level. If I paid everybody in here $100, y'all couldn't find me some crack right now with your eyes open. later, you can hook me up. But my dad used to live in Miami, and so, I mean, it was in the 80s, so that's how easy it was to get Coke in Miami in the 80s, that you could just get on a city bus, and wherever you went, there was Coke when you got off. He told me some stories about his drug days the other day, and it was like a GTA like cutscene. It was crazy. He was like, yeah, I bought a car over the phone, and then we crashed it, and we went to go rob my drug dealer. We stole his dog, and then everybody knew me, so he just came to my house the next day and was like, come on, man, give me my dog back. And he told me that story with a straight face, like it didn't involve a car he bought on the phone. And a gun. Who gives a blind man a gun? Yo, Miami is fucking wild, y'all. That's Florida. That's my second home. I spend a lot of time in Florida. I got a bunch of, like cousins and stuff down there. And let me tell you something, they drive like they want to die. I was following my cousin to a bowling alley, and we were going 90 miles. Have y'all ever sweated while you were driving? Like I was physically exhausted from holding the wheel. But I mean, I sound like I'm complaining a lot. My life is actually going pretty good. I don't, I could be doing worse, I got a girl I'm in love with. That's pretty cool. Thank you. I told that joke yesterday in Roanoke, and they were like, I heard this like, it wasn't booze, but they were smacking their teeth like. And I was like, y'all just want me to be sad? Like, does that make my jokes better? But I do have a plan though for ending my working. My nephew. My oldest brother's really old, so my nephews are like around my age. They're a little bit younger. One of my nephews says he wants to marry Willow Smith. And I mean, he's never met her, he lives here. But if he can swing this, y'all, I'm gonna be getting shoved in a police cruiser tomorrow night. They'll be just shoving me, do you know who I am? Do you know who my brother's son's girlfriend's father is? You can't do this to me. But that's my time, y'all.